Hello, everyone. It's us. We're live. Our beautiful faces are here. Twitter notifications weren't out yet because I didn't know what time we were starting.
Apologies.
No worries. It's life. That's life, baby. Hi. We're here. It's us. You have the full cast this week. Next week will be Shy 1, and the week after, and the week after that will be Shy 1. But for now, you have everybody, so enjoy it.
Yay.
Um, we'll go do
Hey.
our usual spiel. Grinding Coffee Co. is our sponsor. Grinding Coffee Co. for all your grinding coffee needs. Boop, there they are. Use the Party Wipe Games code for 10% discount. You can use it anytime. It's always good. And of course, I am Rin. I will be playing Zashir the Monk, and they use they them pronouns. Go and kick it over to Dido for who they are and who they're playing.
I am Dido. I am playing Cinder Ashbluff, the Fire Genasi Paladin Warlock, who took the Mounted Combatant feat on this last level up.
Oh, right, we gotta go over the thingies. Yeah, we'll circle back to me afterwards. Y'all just keep going.
So and I can see in magical darkness and regular darkness for far away.
Then right on over to Stefan.
Hi there, I'm RQ Stefan, and I'm playing the Forest Gnome Ranger Total and Utter Dragon Killer Uncle Kostya. Pronouns typically old fart, who basically just got a spell slot with this level up, so nice and easy.
And last but certainly never least, as far as introductions go, Dougler.
Hi, I'm Dougler. I'm playing Chell, the Changing Wizard. For my level, I got Haste and Witch Bolt.
Ooh. Oh, hello. Kai, stop. Oh, dear God, shut up. Why?
There is a severe weather warning in your area.
Yeah, that. Oof, okay. Tornado warning. Okay. So,
Oh yeah, I heard that earlier.
Oh, mine decided to go off now. So hey, we need to be just a little aware that that's going on. Okay.
For
Cool.
now.
If we start hearing stuff weird, the stream might end abruptly. So for now, I think we're okay.
It's mostly over in Virginia. We're fine.
Well, here's the thing. It says in our area until 9:15. So for the next 30 minutes, we need to be careful. Anyways, yeah, to go back and round out my level up, I picked up... no. Is it focused aim? Yes, it is focused aim. Focused aim makes my unarmed strikes considered magical, so I might actually need to start punching things instead of using the staff. Or I could just use the Krampus staff, because it's always magical. And then also hold as a body, so I gained a little extra healing and the ability to punch things and break magical damage reduction. And of course, finally, Shay, our dungeon mistress.
Hello everyone. I am Shay, and I'm playing literally everybody else. Last time on our forays into the Feywild, you all had set about burning down a hag's home.
Yeah, we did do arson.
Yeah, and not the first time either.
No.
But we facilitated arson this time.
I do think this is the second library you burned down.
Yeah.
And all that information that was there, along with her room and her garden, and you got the kids out and the animals out. I don't think those boggles are around anymore, but
They just helped it burn.
All that toilet paper.
But with the hag's house set ablaze, y'all had made your way back to the Wayward Pool used some very chaotic magic, and with the hag's will no longer controlling Tither, were able to enforce your own will upon it and save the life of a dying dryad whose tree was chopped to little bits by...
There it is.
By some of the children who were captured by the hags to be forced to make some quite terrifying toys. In addition to that chaotic magic, you also summoned a pyramid, which reminds me, I need to roll something here. But in doing so, met a kindly old dead guy who needed organs. And
that's a way to put it.
Yeah, he needed a donor.
Just want to wait.
But,
He was trying to take him forcefully.
Yeah, I mean,
Your compliance is not a factor.
yeah, he was very hungry and grumpy from being woken up. I'm sure he feels sorry about it.
Does he though?
Maybe.
I don't remember. I know Uncle Costi said that he wanted to loot the thing. Did we actually do that yet?
We're looting everybody.
We did, yeah, because we got a Staff of Frost.
Oh yeah, we did.
That's
Bunch
right.
of
That's
money.
right. That's right.
Speaking of, when you identify the Staff of Frost, there is a mummy's curse on it.
Oh no. Nobody touched it, right?
It doesn't take effect unless you use a spell level that is higher than a spell slot that you have using the staff. But you might take a little bit of necrotic damage if you utilize a higher level spell than you are capable of normally casting. That's all.
I can fix it later. I didn't prepare a Remove Curse today.
It's fine.
I will use it tomorrow.
I mean, what's your highest spell level right now? 3?
3.
Yeah, just don't use that 5th level spell slot.
I don't wanna.
In addition, you had enlisted the aid of Elkhorn, a dwarf adventurer, very old dwarf adventurer, who opted to join you after seeing that the children were safely away from the clutches of the coven for the time being, in the hopes that he might find his own adventuring party, which, oh my gosh, I have somewhere. By the way, before we actually dive into this, I would like each player to tell me a childhood wish their character has made.
Do we have to say it out loud?
No, you can send it to me,
Okay.
but I would like some. So, went too far. Here we go. I believe you also had named your adventuring company the Menagerie.
Yeah, that we did. That's us.
Mhm.
A whole pile of hazelnuts. Good dream. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that.
Alright, what we got?
I mean, pistachios. What?
I'm trying to slightly agitate me.
Oh, there we go.
What's mild allergy to them, actually?
Is anyone else's Discord not loading?
Discord?
Um,
No, it's working now.
Okay.
It was
Mine's
acting
just-
weird yesterday.
Yeah, mine just didn't want to load for a moment. Okay, there it goes. Alright. So you all had woken up, newly rested, and preparing to leave. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
Chell wants to do a couple of things actually.
Uh-huh.
She wants to ritual cast this, detect magic. Then she wants to drink her diminutive potion, I think it's called,
Uh-huh.
because they want to actually explore the dollhouse because some magic items were in it.
Oh, yes. I will have to find that in a moment.
Where's that potion?
Oh no, Shell is gone. Whatever do we do?
But yeah, you all see, watch as Chell downs a potion, shrinks in size after casting a spell on them, and promptly makes their way into the dollhouse. Inside is.
I was just like, I'm gonna look for magic items to the side. It should be fine.
Yeah, you hear. I'm gonna look for some magic items inside. And they promptly walk inside.
Shiny, keep an eye on them, would you?
Shiny accompanies you, and you see a much. There's so many trinkets here. You see a much larger version of Shiny. To you,
Oh god, it's horrible.
With
How
his-
big?
with his fanciful mustache and beard. But you enter the house and you find that inside it is there's a little bit of mold here and there because this dollhouse was moldy. But I'm assuming you beeline it right to the attic.
The source of magic, yeah.
All right. So you make your way to the attic, and as you get closer, you notice that the door to the attic itself is magical. You would see that magic as, let's see, whatever pocket dimension magic is. I believe it's conjuration. There is some conjuration magic on the room to the way to the attic itself. And as you climb the stairs and enter, you find a pair of embroidered velvet slippers worth 15 gold, a false eye made of solid gold, 25 gold, a cracked hand mirror with a gaudy bejeweled handle and frame that is 65 gold. You find that just by walking in. Now, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna leave the bag of holding outside.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they walk in and immediately it explodes.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and everybody gets shunted into the astral sea.
It happens to the best of us.
Would I have a chance to cast guidance on myself?
Yeah.
Yes, seat. Okay. Investigation is a 25. Plus the guidance, 26.
Plus the guys, 26. Alright. Now, I would like you to... I'm just going to open you
D100? Okay.
Yes. Yes, do that.
52.
52. Where is my table? Here we go. You find a potion with cloudy green fluid that smells of the sea. It's got a little bubble in it. And no. Here we go. Another potion. This one is a transparent liquid with that has a sliver of a fingernail in it.
That's gross.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, roll me a d4.
D4. 2.
2. You find 2 arrows. 2 very nice arrows.
Ooh.
And assuming you take the time to identify all of these, the 2 arrows are indestructible arrows. The 2 potions, one is a potion of giant strength, and the other is a potion of water breathing. So,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
here's one.
Oh, Frostbrand strength. Oh.
And
Got
wait, no, that won't. There you go. And your arrows.
not handy for me, but I know someone who
Not
It's
somebody
quite
who
some use
can
out
use
of.
those.
Yeah, Chelsea's gonna go to one of the windows to kind of hold the stuff up. Like, I found some things.
Anything good?
Uh, I got 2 indestructible arrows, a potion of frost giant strength, and a potion of water breathing.
Oh,
I also have some flippers and an eye and
Flippers?
a hand mirror.
Flippers?
Oh, no, velvet slippers.
Oh, slippers. Oh, it's like from a dolphin? Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
No, they already say they're velvet slippers. I can't be.
The
I can't make cruel hag
velvet
stuff.
flippers.
I could say the potion of water breathing has dolphin flipper chunks in it.
Ew, yeah, yes, technically, because they do breathe oxygen.
Oh yeah, I need to roll see how long this potion's gonna last for.
Mhm.
It should just be a 1d4 for an hour.
They are still small. All right.
Each other just gotta look around like, you're all much taller than I am now.
Shell
It's
is
not
quite
hard.
tiny.
You can stay like that.
For 1 to 4 hours maybe.
You don't even know how long.
Nope.
Zashir will just kind of kneel down, offer a hand. Well, come on, might as well get a ride.
Yeah, let's have to go to climb up.
All right. Yep. You can fit them in a pocket.
And that's where they go.
Mm-hmm. Elkhorn's just like, this place is fucking weird.
That's the Feywild.
Yep. And you all set off. I would like someone to roll me 1d4 as you begin your travel.
Yeah, 4.
4.
Oot.
4.
4.
4.
4.
Uh-huh.
4 score.
2, 3, 4. Okay. In your travels, you begin to Nope, we already did that one. Go ahead and roll me another d8.
D8?
Yes,
Not a 4?
not a 4. I'm sorry, I said d4, didn't I? My mistake. I meant to d8.
1.
One of those even numbers
One of those,
divisible by
yeah.
4.
Even numbers.
One of those numbers, when you multiply it, makes the other number.
1. Okay. As you all are walking, you begin to hear barks and howls, again, familiar, as you have heard them before. But as you're walking, you all notice the pack of blink dogs trekking through the woods. When one of them notices you, they give a brief woo, and the others pause and stop and look, and then they begin to follow you, escorting you for a little while, until you get closer to the edge of Tither, with Squirt giving you directions, guiding you on where to go, and you all travel closer into the mists. The blink dogs stop before entering, after having escorted you a little bit of ways. but they all pause on like a rocky outcropping as the mist starts to get more dense, and then turn to leave after you all begin to make your way from Tither and into Yon.
Thank you for the escort.
One of the bleak dogs, before leaving, looks back and their tail begins to wag, and then they bound off. Sorry.
I was just looking through if I had anything, and I really don't have anything appropriate for a dog, blinking or otherwise.
Fire. Right.
I didn't start it this time.
And you all hear, we'll be traveling around the mountain when we go. As the campestry you all have been carrying is just singing loudly.
I still love him.
That's the new thing we adopted.
Yes.
That is the new thing we adopted.
It's in the pocket next to Chell.
So it's singing very loudly in
Yes.
Shell's ear.
Chell, because you are tiny at the moment, and this creature is also tiny, you hear in a very, very deep voice, we'll be going round the mountain when we go. It doesn't have that high-pitched sound.
It goes from a high soprano to a deep baritone.
Yes. And it is. They are a phenomenal singer. Everybody, give me a perception check.
Wait.
Can do. Oh, disregard that yawn.
Here we are with a...
I don't have inspiration. I can't take that natural 20. Shell's in a pocket. Of course she can't. They can't see anything.
Well,
Yeah, that's fair.
You're distracted with things singing at you.
deafened by the
Oh no.
and
Yeah.
going on.
I'm enjoying the music too.
Oh no. I like how yours was a natural 1 and natural 20, but we both had 5s and a natural 20.
Isn't it great? Just burning those natural 20s early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this just sort of sets me
This
up.
all falls on the ranger now.
Yeah, well, let's face it.
I'm
Uncle
55,
Oscar
but...
is superbly perceptive, even at the best of times. So, okay, 12.
You did better than everyone else.
Well. All right.
All us combined, actually.
yeah, technically. You got it. You nailed it.
Ooh, that's a pretty one.
It is a nice map.
Ooh.
You all begin to make your way into Yon itself. A very craggy, rocky, stormy location in Prismere. And as you do, you begin to hear, "Help me! Help me!"
I think someone might need help, but I can't tell over this delightful singing.
Yeah. None of you can make out which direction it's coming from.
Nor do I want to try. I'm too enraptured by this singing. Somebody with a better perception would be able to know this for sure.
You may want to change my token. I have 120 dark vision now.
Okay, 120 dark vision.
I can adjust a ton if you want to keep going.
Okay. All right. You all can arrange yourselves in whatever order you want. Shell, you're considered small right now, or tiny.
Tiny.
So,
There
Oh,
you
I don't
go.
think my token has this dark vision on.
Hmm?
Well, Chell has the dark vision because of the monocle thing at it. I don't think it's going through.
What's your dark vision out to? 30 or 60?
Believe it is 60.
60. Oops, that's 600. Fixed. And it should be dimming because it's dim light. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Oh, dimming start. No, well, let's not do that. There you go. Oh, that just made it bright, didn't it? Did that make it brighter for you?
I can see everything, I think.
But do you have the shadowy kind of vision, or is it really bright?
It's really bright.
Okay, let me fix that. Dimming, because dark vision should be considered dim. Whoop. How about now?
Nope, still bright.
Not so bright? Yeah, it should be not so bright.
No, still bright.
Still bright.
I would be out in the front area.
Whatever, it's fine.
Y'all can arrange
It's not
yourselves
the
however you
end of
see
the
fit.
world. I mean, I would be riding the slug. Oops. Yeah, put you underneath. Huh?
Jump over there, actually. Oh, that's what's going on. Oh well.
Where'd Shiny go?
He went underneath the owlbear.
Oh. Oh yeah, there he is. Let's move him forward. There we go.
There we go, just so he doesn't get too far away.
Alright. So you all continue your trek.
I would be heading in the general direction of where I heard help.
You cannot discern which direction that is.
Alright, then I will just head in the forward direction that Fort is sending us in.
Okay. As you do, I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no!
Initiative.
Yeah, make sure I select myself.
Can tell. I'm gonna have to move this item into treasure, but worry about it later.
They really need to touch up this dark mode. It is so hard to see some of the numbers.
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
that too.
Really?
Also, Elkhorn, you get a roll too.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit the Kindle. Did I hit initiative or did I hit
You had Kindle attack.
Oh.
Curse is sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Kendall was the BBEG the whole time. Alright, Elkhorn, join as well. And finally, I forgot to add a couple of your guides as well. They should actually be in here. So, Clapperclaw is here. And so is Squirt, because they're the ones guiding you. Clapperclaw is just carrying Squirt, because they're an oil can.
They're not just an oil can. They're the bravest son of a bitch we know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah. Nobody rolled high enough. This thing is getting the drop on you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I saw our rolls. That's fair.
And since Cinder was the first one in the lead, this attack is going to be against them at advantage. One. I cannot read that word shit.
27's gonna hit.
Yeah, 23 or 27.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I just turned
Yeah.
off the night mode. It's so hard to see.
Okay. 14 slashing. Second attack. Whatever the fuck that is. Alright,
21 or a
Yeah,
9.
that'll hit.
that's better. And, you feel two claws rake against you before you feel several hands grabbing at you. And when you all see this attacker, it is, whoops, you see Bojack, the taxidermy nightmare, only different.
It's grown legs.
It's grown hands, mannequin hands.
That are its legs.
Oh dear.
So, in addition to the armor, you see the armature. You see the basilisk claws hooked on each of these legs. Most of the flesh has rotted away and has been just peeled away. You see bone and sinew and an interlocking rib cage, and around that rib cage, like in Kingdom Death, there are mannequin hands underneath it as the rib cage opens up, and these hands try to feed Cinder directly into its belly. With most of the legs, it is clinging to the tree she is beside, and the spine looks like it's a bit elongated, so the neck hangs out, and within the skeletal frame of the horse skull, you see Chucklehead bound to this thing.
Dear God, I didn't think it could get any more horrifying.
But you are considered grappled, and then it gets its bonus action, which it is going to use to swallow you. You are considered blinded and restrained as this rib cage opens up and these hands feed you right into its belly. and the ribs close around you. And now we get it right into the initiative order. The animated Cole's turn.
Yeah, it's gonna set this bitch on fire.
Oh yeah, is it still inside you? We're inside there with you.
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay.
He was always in my hair.
Okay. They are inside as well.
24.
24 hits.
So it's 2 fire damage and this thing is on fire.
Alright. 2 fire damage. And it is on fire. And I assume they retreat again into the safety of your hair before they get digested. Uncle Kostya!
Uncle Kostya is first of all going to run off a hunter's mark on the Bojack,
Alright.
and then do his usual longbow attacks. So a 28, will that hit?
That? No, that
Okay.
yes, that hits.
So we'll add favored foe.
Alright.
So that is a total of 13 plus. Where are you?
I don't need to give you guys like +1, +2 weapons. You guys roll in the 20s so much.
So 19 points total for the first one, and for the second arrow, 21 hit.
Yes, that hits.
So that is a total of 10 points.
Alright.
And the Hunter's Mark, is that the first time only on a round, or is it every whenever I hit? Okay. So we'll do another d6 for that. Oh, so 16.
16.
Oh yeah, so 19 and 16.
Gotcha.
And we'll move. No, we won't.
Alright. 2 arrows immediately fly off, striking right into this thing as you begin to see flames licking up from the inside of it. Chucklehead bound in this thing's, in the spine of this thing's neck, looks down at these flames and is like, oh no. What would Shiny like to do?
Shiny is going to merely jump off the owlbear for most of his movement.
Alright.
So we'll say gets about 10 feet or so. Yeah, just to get up sort of a little bit closer in case he's needed, but he doesn't want to get too close.
Alright. Elkhorn is going to be like, the fuck is that thing? And take out his longsword. He's going to keep his shield up. 7 misses. Natural 20 hits.
Yay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, this thing is larger, bigger. That's an extra 2d10.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Get him.
Elkhorn, your abilities are neat. Extra 7. Alright, so... 16. So the first swing goes wide as the skeletal face of this nightmare turns in his direction before the sword sticks, cracking the skull, and he deals a decent amount of damage with that critical. Not phenomenally, but you know. Cinder, you are restrained and blinded. What do you do?
I'm going to bonus action. Blade's curse. I had to find it.
Alright.
This fucker. And then I guess I'm gonna stab it with disadvantage.
Go for it.
Six or six.
Both of those will miss.
Well, it's a 14, but still.
Yeah, both of those miss.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty.
That was weird.
Yeah, it's my chair being weird.
No, my whole screen just went orange.
Oh.
Mine
Just
did
like flashed orange.
Mine did a. My Twitch screen did a little flicker. Might just be Twitch.
Oh.
Anyway, this thing's gonna turn to Elkhorn, and
Oh, 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. 24 hits, 25 hits, and the hands grab at him. 23 does hit. So he's like, "Oh fuck this!" Takes a total. Oh geez, 32.
Plus 10.
41. Oh no.
Is he dead?
No, but he's hanging in there. He's not looking good. You see these 2 claws rake into him, knocking his shield back and tearing into him before these mannequin hands grab him and pull him close. He cannot be swallowed, but he is grappled.
Hmm.
Oof, that was a bad turn for him. And then the armature is going to...
Do I take acid damage or anything from being inside that stomach?
Yes, I think you do. Hang on. Not acid damage, but you take piercing damage as the inside of this armature has spines on the inside, so like a little Iron Maiden. 9 damage.
Aye.
Then it's going to hop down onto the ground and move 5, 10, 15. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Sir Mitt will get an attack of opportunity if they want.
Yes. I probably would have had him attack, but
You
I
can
wasn't
roll-
on him.
Yeah, you can roll him into initiative if you want him to join back.
I was just gonna have him go on my initiative.
That works too. 22 hits.
That's 10 piercing to poison. And the target is grappled.
Oh, okay.
He can't swallow it because I think it's bigger than him.
Its
Movement would drop
He
to 0.
he lashes it with his tongue and keeps him in place. Oops. So Bojack does not begin to slink away. It is immune to poison damage. However, that 10 piercing does snap and bend at some of those hands. Whoops. What did I just do? That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Alright, so does not make it away, but he is lassoed by that tongue, and then the skeletal face turns towards this frog. Sashir, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Okay.
Do. Stay here. Gonna set Chell down onto Happy, and I can get here in 40. So I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty.
It doesn't actually. Yeah, because here I would technically be grappling with the frog. Yeah. Technically. It is an ally. So that'll get me there in
Or the grapple
45.
dwarf.
Sorry?
Or
Well,
the
he's
grapple-
I don't know.
Strained?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
he's-
if it technically counts if he's being not grappled, but grabbed any kind of way. Technically,
He is considered grappled.
yeah. I don't know if he. I don't know if he gives flank that way, but just to be safe, I'm gonna go with the frog, because I need all the help I can get with my attacks. So first attack. Here we go. Krampus staff, so it's considered magical just in case, because now it's a thing. Yeah,
That hits.
23. Okay. Key point for stunning strike into that first one.
Okay. Well, Jack, what are your...
Con, and the
Thingies.
DC is... Oh, why did it go away? Wisdom stuff.
Oh.
15.
Bojack, you're immune to being paralyzed, but not stunned.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Welcome to Matt's world.
She's like, what the fuck? Oh, that part's not updated yet.
Let me just add 5 more to his con save.
No, but it was a natural 20.
All right.
It was.
No, it's fine. It's a natural 20. I can't argue regardless. It's a natural 20. So that's 10, and gosh, I always ask, and I should know it by now. What is the damage on the Krampus smite? Where's
1d8.
1d8? Thank you. So that's the first hit. Second swing, 22.
That hits.
Is the Krampus damage every hit, or is it just once a turn? The
The
smite.
smite.
Yeah.
You can burn as many charges as you want
Oh, right.
on each hit.
Okay. Well, I'm also going to burn another key point to Stunning Strike while I hit it with that.
All right.
Still. Fuck. Come on. Okay. Another key point for Flurry.
All right.
Yeah. Natural 20.
All right. So that's.
And then, of course, I'm going to burn the Krampus swing on that one, too. And I do have one more. How's he looking?
Doing math. 3, 5, 50. Well, that's 52 damage.
All right.
And your turn.
Last swing.
Still standing.
20.
But it's looking pretty beat up, but still standing.
That's only 6. And open palm. I'm not going to yeet him, but I feel like I could knock it prone. Maybe I should just yeet him. No, he's grappled with the frog. That won't work. Neither of those will work. All right. He's fine where he is then.
Okay.
I've spent my bonus action, so good.
Okay, it looked like this thing was getting ready to lay into this frog, but the skeletal head just like flips over backwards and looks at you upside down.
Haha, I'm in danger.
Chow, what would you like to do?
Kel's just standing on top of Happy's head at the moment. Like, "Hey, Happy, go up higher. I need to see above Bojack. Just extend your neck. Okay? Okay? Now
It
that
just extends you on an eye stalk.
now that Joe can see above Bojack,
Uh-huh.
they're going to point at Sashir, and they're going to cast Haste.
Ooh,
You feel hasted.
I feel hasted. Gotta go fast.
This thing looks at you, and then you feel a little bit unnerved.
Start vibrating uncontrollably.
Yeah.
You have plus 2 to your AC, and I believe an extra action.
Yeah, it would be an extra.
Devious
Can be
rock.
used only to make an
That's the one I
attack.
shoot with.
Oh, it actually specifies one weapon attack. That sucks. Yeah, it's just one extra swing.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
Still helps.
No, it's still an extra swing regardless.
And 2 AC.
Yep.
Plus, you can use that to
And-
do other things as well.
Yeah, like dash, disengage. Oh, you can use an object. Anyways, that's gonna be Chell's turn.
Alright. Brenton.
It's gonna miss. It's only a 14
14. Yep, that misses.
or 13.
Kostya is going to run off another couple of arrows. Why not? So 23.
23 hits.
Press the right button. Right, press the right button. Here we go. And an additional. So 13 points with the first one,
Alright.
and for the second. Dirty 20 hit.
That hits.
Okay. 60 plus. So 20. So total of what did I say? 13 and 20, 33 total.
Alright.
And we'll have moved 1, 2, 3, 4. Moved around a little bit just in case he decides to go running round the back of that tree like he was trying to before he got stopped.
Alright. Is Shiny gonna do anything?
Shiny is going to go 5, 10, 15, 15 and go as he's trying to make his way around thinking, oh, why does she have to move so fast?
God, your movement speed's insane now, too.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't it like doubled?
It is doubled, and they can dash.
I can go 90 feet now before Step of the Wind and a free dash.
So you can basically go 270 feet in a turn. Elkhorn, what you got? Oh man, he's restrained too. Yeah, he's just gonna try and hit. That misses. That actually hits. No crit though, unfortunately. He struggles and begins to like jab at this thing as these hands squeeze him. Cinder, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and get out.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength athletics check.
14?
14's not enough. You begin to try and force your way out these ribs. You begin to the interlocking ribs. You begin to force apart, and you get to see a little bit of the outside, but it's not quite enough.
Then I'm assuming I'm gonna take damage again.
At the start of your turn, or at the start of Bojack's turn.
Which is
Oh, it's at the start of Bojack's?
Your turn. I'm sorry. So yes, you do take damage.
Then I will Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Rebuke.
You take 7 damage, and Bojack takes.
Oof.
Damn.
Item. Nice. How can it save when it's inside?
There's just a.
Yeah.
I'm on the inside. 27. Oh, Bojack.
29.
And it's a dexterity
Oh, no,
saving
gotcha.
throw, and it's restrained, so it has disadvantage.
Does it get to roll at all? Because it's in its body. How is it going
I
to
was
not.
going to give it disadvantage anyway, unless it just like quickly like vents that flame.
Just burps really quickly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
29. All right. Sure. Why not?
Mhm.
Dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. 8.
Thanks, 27 fire damage.
Yep. 29 fire damage.
29 fire damage.
And
Fine, 29.
yeah. Go ahead and roll that fire damage that Bojack takes.
And Sir Mitt can't do anything because he's already biting. 3.
All right. And I forgot that this new version of Bojack can do a little something called hysteria, and you just hear this unsettling, and this just bony kind of cackle. I need everybody to make a wisdom save.
Is that a spell or just a spell-like ability?
Spell-like ability.
Damn it, counterspell does nothing then.
Okay.
Wisdom you said?
Yes.
Oh boy, here we go. Hey, 21.
19!
10.
With courage. 11. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 14.
14.
Oh, I gotta make one for Elkhorn too. Elkhorn. Hey, Elkhorn just makes it. So I should have used that first, but anyone who failed, which is going to be Cinder and Kostya, are considered frightened. While frightened in this manner, you are considered stunned and may repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Ooh.
Nasty.
When you succeed, you become immune to the effect for 24 hours.
I'm not even worried about it.
It's unsettling, but yeah, you're not worried.
It's pretty
however,
horrifying.
Elkhorn should probably be worried because these hands.
He's gonna catch those hands.
Let's hope so. 20 hits, unfortunately. You see these mannequin hands wrap around Elkhorn and just squeeze and squeeze before you see blood come up and go in his beard, and Elkhorn goes limp. And then, turning to use this year, this thing twists around unnaturally, and the 2 claws are going to go for you.
Bring it!
14.
Miss!
14.
Miss! Bat. Block.
Yep. You through this haste, you are too quick for it. Elkhorn, you are down. He's not having a good time.
He's not having a good day.
This year, you're up.
Aha! Gotta go fast. Okay. Pop. 1. 23. Yeah. For 8. I'm gonna try my luck here. Stunning strike.
All right.
15 DC. Con save.
21.
Motherfucker. Okay. That's just telling me that I shouldn't do that with him. Okay. 2, 18. Yes.
Awesome.
Frog. Okay. There it is. Okay, that's 11. My
Barely standing.
third one from haste. 22.
Also hits.
7.
How do you want to finish Bojack?
I want to I want to stab the Krampus stick into it and use it to just basically like pry its mouth open enough that I can pull Cinder out basically and just be like, you need to stay dead, and then just lift their leg up and heel drop onto its head.
Alright. And as you come down, smashing, cracking into the skull shatters and it drops to the ground. This armature once more, for a second time, going limp. This strange combination of construct and undead, once more destroyed. You do see Cinder.
Sorry, I have so much movement. Okay.
All right.
How much movement
Y'all
do
are-
you
He
have?
gives the share to the zombies.
Y'all
When-
are moving so slow.
When
There you go.
when Cinder
Change
is
vibrant input. I'm sorry. But yes, you're no longer frightened, you're able to get out.
when Cinder gets out, do I still have to make that wisdom save? Even with the dead?
No.
Okay.
It is no longer projecting that effect.
Okay, everybody stand back. I'm gonna end this once and for all.
And then you hear
I'm
a
gonna
voice.
heal him first, so he doesn't bleed out during the cutscene.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt that, but I don't want him to die. So I will just do wholeness of body into him.
Alright. How much does that
Oh,
do?
sorry, that's the wrong one. Healing hands. That's the one that heals me. Where is it? Healing hands. There it is. Quickened healing. So that one. It's 2 key points, which is what I have left. I do a martial arts die, and he'll regain hit points equal to that plus my proficiency. So d6 plus 3. 5. He's not dying. That's what's important.
Alright. So you put your hands on him and do the healing hands, and he kind of wakes up a bit and just goes, fuck.
Indeed.
Sorry?
I said indeed.
Cinder, you're able to force your way out of this thing, and as you approach the now destroyed once more Bojack, you see bound within it, looking pretty fucked up, is Chucklehead, the candy goblin. But he kind of looks up, and you just hear him say, "Is Mishka safe?"
Who's Mishka? Maybe Dido as a player doesn't remember.
Mishka is the girl you met in the kitchen.
Yes.
And then you hear, "Good. Thanks for saving my little sister."
Yeah, sure. You know I'm gonna burn you alive, right?
Probably for the best.
And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Once everybody stands back, I'm gonna burning hands this horse because I'm tired of this little fucker. And then I'm gonna dump my coal babies on it, and I'm gonna watch this fucker burn.
Alright. As it begins to burn, Chucklehead doesn't flinch or anything, but he just says, "Thank you."
He was dying anyways.
Yeah. And with that, it is done.
Man,
I,
I'm getting sick of seeing that thing.
I could use with a little bit of a rest, guys.
I feel great.
You don't mind? Well, how about you run around for an hour?
Yep, I'm gonna run off.
I'm
gonna run off my zoomies and then immediately crash.
Yep. For the rest of the minute, you run around for a bit before suddenly you just collapse.
Head first in the food bowl.
Yep. Like I pile onto the owlbear and fall asleep.
I lean up against Sermit, give his tongue a pet. It's good. I'm gonna take a short rest.
Sermit happily chomps on you, doing no damage. But
No bellies this time. Bellies later.
Yeah, he'll let you go and you can rest. Elkhorn is definitely gonna roll his hit dice because, damn.
Yeah, tried to murder him.
Yeah.
I was at 23 of 50 something.
So, is Bojack actually burning this time, like, fully?
Yes, I am watching him burn.
Yep. It burns, the bone splits and falls apart, the mannequin hands begin to melt and deform. The metal of it heats up a bit, but it's metal. It probably warps a bit, scores, and eventually all that's left is the ashen remains of this undead construct.
Yeah, good riddance.
Shay,
Yes.
got a question for you.
Yes.
If I'm trying to learn a spell from a spellbook, do I have to do it all in one go, or can I just study for like an hour now, hour later, hour later?
You can do it in intervals.
Okay.
It's transcribing basically.
I'm going to start the process of transcribing the spell into my spellbook.
Okay. Which spell is that?
This spell.
Oh, dispel. All right.
I'm going to write that down real quick, that I've did an hour of it.
Alright. So, your short rest goes by, nothing else troubles you. There's the occasional streak of lightning across the sky as you are on the border of Yon. You may finish rolling hit dice, return anything you get back on a short rest. And you are free to continue.
Boy, that was fun. It wasn't fun at all.
I did not expect to see that again.
Not again. You're certain it's dead?
I mean, I burned it.
That's fair. Fire is the great purifier.
Maybe we should bury it as well?
Oh, what if we scatter the pieces so they can't keep bringing it back? If
I
it's
was
not
going to say,
complete?
to really scatter it across hither, thither, and then, and beyond. And...
Oh no, we're in Yon, so that's not gonna work.
I mean, we can put a little bit of it everywhere.
Yeah.
You pushed off that cliff to your right.
Scatter it to the winds. In fact, I do that. I'm gonna pick it up and go take it off a ledge.
Alright. You kick this thing once
Fuck
more.
off, Bojack. We hate you.
Once more out of the figurative window as it falls and disappears into the mist. the ashes blowing away in the wind.
I scatter a little bit in one direction and a little bit in another direction, and then a little bit in another direction, so that, any hags that might be waiting with a filter vent can't just scoop up the pieces and be like, aha! Anyways.
The four winds, as it were.
Yeah, I do scatter it to the four winds, so it cannot be reassembled.
Okay. Well, the body of Bojack attacks during Nightmare is no more. And next thing that attacks you is the ghost of Bojack.
That checks out.
Probably not. It has no spirit. That being said, what would you all like to do?
Figure out where we're going.
Squirt says, "Oh, well, you wanted your way into Yon. First, we should probably finish crossing this path here."
Wait, are you saying that we wandered over YONder?
Yes.
Roll credits.
So, you all stand on a path that winds between rocky crags on the mountainside. The sky is dark, full of thunderclouds. There's howling wind, and for a second, nope, you already know that. Lightning continues to streak throughout these mountaintops, illuminating a distant pinnacle of rock that has a foreboding castle carved into it.
I was going to point at it. It's like, so we're all guessing the hag's there, right?
Yeah, that's probably the spot.
That would be the spot.
It's kind of ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Hags tend to enjoy their forebodiness. Anyway, I take it that's where you want to go.
Maybe not the first place. Might want to look around and see if you can find any allies or help.
Well, if you're looking for allies, I suppose everyone... Actually, Sashir, you're the one with the highest passive perception.
Oh, alright.
As the lightning streaks across the sky again and illuminates the area, you see two figures that are standing on an outcrop of rock, outlined against the stormy sky. One is a slender figure, very hard to see. The other looks like a flower, a moving flower.
Ooh. There's two figures up there. One looks like a flower. I mean, we've seen strangers, so
Maybe it's another dryad.
I mean, I'm feeling well enough to go check it out.
yeah. Let's do it. Let's go see what's up.
All right. So you all begin to draw closer to these figures, and as you do, you begin to get a better look at them. The slender one is a female elf wearing a crescent moon mask, who, Sashir, you would actually recognize. Someone who has been lost from the Witchlight Carnival for a long time. This is Gleam. You would know that she or he, depending on their mood, because you would also know that they can become any gender or switch between genders due to a blessing. She has a twin sister named Glister. The other figure is a 3-foot tall dandelion with a small rapier strapped to its stem. And then there's a honeybee the size of an orange that buzzes around the dandelion's bright yellow head. Gleam is the first to notice you, and she points in the direction, your direction as you approach. And the dandelion spins about and draws its rapier, assuming a defensive pose, as the honeybee begins to fly circles around the two of them, going buzz, buzz, buzz. And the figures you see are one dandelion.
Oh God, they killed
Those
that
are
thing.
so cute.
No, they murdered
Dang.
somebody. Look at him, he's dead.
I mean, it just looks like a plant. Maybe.
The other one's a plant too, and it's covered in its blood.
I've burned down 2 houses.
That's
And I
fair.
just and I
The way
just
the weed has
literally
killed the real plant against me.
But the dandelion, taking a defensive pose, as if to protect these two, says, "Oh there, travelers! Not a step further until I know who you are.
Hail and well met.
Hail! Hopefully well met.
Hello.
Hello! To whom do I have the honor of making the acquaintance of?
It's the
Of course.
shear of the Witchlight Carnival.
Oh! Hello, this year of the Witchlight Carnival. I am Amador.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And they say, "The pleasure, I hope, is mine. Are you appear not to be hostile."
Nope.
Oh, very good. And he puts the rapier away, and the elf actually steps forward, and the one you see is the one in the moon mask. I don't appear to have just a handout of them. It's both the twins, but she looks to you, and all of you would have seen her shadow. And when the lightning streaks through the sky again, you notice that she is giving off no shadow, unlike everybody else here. But it takes her a moment. She kind of like cants her head for a minute before saying, "Sashir, is that you?"
It is. Hello.
Oh, you wandered into a terrible place.
It couldn't be any worse from where we started.
They take a moment and stare in the direction of that castle. Find that a little hard to believe?
Oh, well, you wouldn't believe our success. We're helping. I don't know why I said that with such reservation. They are helping.
We're helping take back the. Charles gonna motion because Douglas forgot the name of the place. We have already helped deal with 2 of the hags.
It's true.
Amador speaks up then. Ah, I see. Well, I myself am on the run after freeing Polynella here, Queen Bee, from her Cyclops beekeeper. We had to cross paths Gleam here, and after hearing this poor girl's story, I am resolved to assist her. Gleam speaks up then. Indolin Moongrave snipped off my shadow using a pair of magic scissors. The thing I'm most worried about is that she has my sister.
We need to rescue someone? Your sister?
Yes, and you would remember her twin sister being Glister. The rule of hospitality prevents the hag from harming her, but I can feel her distress.
Hospitality only goes for so long.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to free her, and I want to find a way back to the carnival. Maybe with the help of the Fae Beacons. Then Amador speaks up again. Indolin believes her own demise will occur during an eclipse. Because there is no moon in the sky over here, well, the hag assumes the eclipse will be symbolic display, rather than a literal one. Since Gleam and Glister, the two of them are twins, they're an embodiment of the sun and moon. And,
So if we reunite you, that could mean the moon's going to friend the sun and causing the eclipse.
she separated us for that very reason. Releasing one and keeping the other as a guest.
That's the weakness, isn't it?
There are other
Yeah.
ways to create an eclipse.
I thought we were just gonna have to do a minor illusion or something like that.
Might work.
I mean, I would show you, but it would waste some of my resources, and if we're going on a
Spoil
rescue
the
mission,
surprise.
Well, if you all are here to help, as you say, the mountains are a home to a clan of Chorids, the little fey creatures. Their hair is strong as iron. They tend to gather and dance at Lockberry Henge. We could try and strike an alliance with them.
do you know how to get to the Palace of Heart's Desire?
Amador speaks up and says, "Well, I do. I can lead you there. If you are willing to assist us."
More than. These are friends.
Wonderful! Did you hear that, Polynella? And the bee begins to buzz. Buzz, buzz. And he adds, well, in addition to the chords, there is an elf prince named Alagarthas.
That sounds made up.
Hey, Shell, you want to marry another prince?
No, thank you.
Why, I did not realize I was in the presence of royalty, your majesty. They bow.
Technically correct.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, Shell's a double monarch.
Gleam does kind of nod again at that. I can see the blessing of the monarch on her, so yes.
Yep, that's the only reason.
Exiled and deposed.
Well,
What is?
Sorry.
Where are we rescuing your friends from?
Glister, my sister, is a guest of Indolent Moongrave.
Does Glister, your sister, have a blister?
I don't think so.
That was funny. Okay.
So-
That's a good one.
She takes a moment and she looks worried. She looked worried for a minute before she's like, oh,
She's clever.
yes, I got it.
Sometimes when the fire doesn't get to me, which is why I asked about blisters.
Yeah. I mean, you're made of fire. I would hope you don't get blisters. That would be agony.
No, but I can give them.
You can give them, okay, to other people who aren't made of fire.
Yes.
And Amador speaks up. Not me. I would just turn to ash. That would be terrible.
I agree with that.
It's true. Thankfully, she chooses who she burns.
Yes.
Gleam does look to Zashir again and says, I also heard that Indolin has another guest he left before he left the Witchlight Carnival before we were part of it, but, did you know Burley has a brother?
I didn't. That's curious.
Yes, his name's Hurley.
Of course it is.
Well, from what I hear, he is now forced to perform in a very morbid theater.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Since he used to work for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light as well, I was hoping we could free them as well as Glister.
Of course. Any member of the carnival is family for life.
Absolutely. And Amador says, well, we have our options. We can strike up an alliance with the Corrids. We could, if we need a way home, or you need a way home, this is my home, but if you need a way back to the prime material plane, that elf prince might be looking for a way to control the Fey beacons.
Oh, I'm not looking for a way back. I'm good right where I am.
Fantastic.
I imagine Chell and
well,
Costume would,
you-
though.
You've mentioned these Fey beacons a couple of times. What do they do? How do they work?
From my understanding, they're giant lightning rods that power, draw the power to send to the castle. I'm not sure what for. Probably something insidious.
Oh. Speaking of which,
It's
I'm
faster.
noticing that there's sun and moon beacons there. If her weakness is an eclipse, it kind of seems to be in poor taste to have those two objects on display. What if we just
Yeah.
have her stand directly in the facing of a moon eclipsing one of the suns while we fight her? Would that count? Does that count? That's a technicality, isn't it? It should work for Fey magic.
But how would we get her to face them?
Position her just so. Well, she doesn't have to face
Um,
them. It's that, like, when we're fighting her, we have to be faced at such an angle that the moon one eclipses the sun one, and then she loses all
so-
the power.
Do you guys know what Bojack had been doing to me? I mean, we could always just have she pats her mount. I could just have her swallowed and just brought to the position that we need her in.
That's true. Oh man, we just reverse for her? She might be into that, though.
Oh, well, if you're looking to swallow a hag, I imagine it might give you a bit of indigestion, but good luck, Sir Mount. And he salutes the giant toad.
Yeah, it's not my.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the healthiest thing for Sir Mitt.
I mean, we're not going to go there. I'm not going to say it. Because I just thought it, and it would sound even worse coming out of my mouth.
Why not speak what's on your mind?
He has a fire thing in his belly all the time. It can't be that much worse than a hag.
True. Well, if we have a plan in place, we should take our break.
Alright. So, upon meeting some new allies to add to this menagerie, so many tokens. So many tokens.
So many tokens.
Look at all these tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A veritable miniature army. I forgot one. 16.
Oh yeah, where's the little mushroom friend?
Hello, I'm here.
Great. Let's go take a break.
Alright. Quick break, everyone.
Thank you.
Alright. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Run free, Dougler.
Okay. And we're basically on the tail end of that. And then we have more stuff coming through, but nothing really particularly worrisome. So, yawn. Ben, can I just give me a
Ugh.
Oh. Well, this is a disappointing weather event. I haven't had
Oh,
as
what's
much
up?
as a peal of thunder.
Yeah, we didn't get
Mm.
any thunder, and no tornadoes ripped through our neighborhood to interrupt the stream. Disappointing. I at least wanted the thunderstorm, so I'm a little sad by that. It's always nice when you get some good weather. You only had one thunder crack, if that. No.
For saying that I've been under a thunderstorm warning for like an hour and a half, it's
Yeah.
just absolutely nothing. No, I guess I'm just having throwback vibes on the basis the one time that I actually got to see a real proper hailstorm that was basically bad enough that all the luxury car dealerships were having hail sales. I didn't realize that that was a thing. So the 20 years since then, I keep sort of going, oh, good, it's a big thunderstorm. Maybe there'll be something worthwhile picking up, but nothing ever comes of it.
Might be being in Canada. I've never actually had a good hailstorm. I've had like little tiny BB size hail, but
I've seen some.
no golf balls.
Yeah, I've seen some golf ball sized ones. But that was, like Stefan said, like 20 years ago, 20, 25 years ago. I was like, nothing good now.
I miss a really good storm.
You know. Need some super storms.
Yeah. I spent 15 years in the Midwest, so the concept of horizon round lightning, cloud to cloud, is just one of those sort of, yeah, that's kind of cool. Again, it's not like I'd be up in Boston where apparently they have a thing called thunder snow.
Under snow?
Yes,
Yeah.
thunder snow.
It's apparently they can get into a scenario where if they get a good enough thunderstorm, there's actually some thunder in the distance. If they get a good thunderstorm in the middle of the winter, they can get thunder with an absolute downpour of snow, like multiple inches an hour kind of snowstorm.
Oh.
Yeah. It's sort of one of those bucket list weather items. Let's see, we have toads, snails, owlbears, weeds,
An oil can.
little demon-kin, various fey creatures, not to mention us lot. Probably just missing a hippogriff or a griffin, or we need a flying mount of some kind.
Yeah.
My owlbears can fly.
Yep. Let me get another level. I'll take fly and I'll cast on Juniper.
I will admit that the thought of somebody casting fly on the snail. Just seems like it has a certain amount of class.
You know, I think it might be harder to feed our mounts in this area.
I don't know. The owlbear and the toad will probably make do hunting on their own.
The owlbear and the toad went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. Yeah, just about works.
Oakley dokley day. Is that everybody back?
I believe so.
My computer. Restart required.
Tell it no.
My hair. I'm gonna crawl in your mouth.
That's normal. Chase hair is weird. Or just normal hair. I don't know how it works. Mine stays short.
Long hair with a tendency to curl? Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that which I used to have.
That's why I showed it whose boss had kept it short.
I ended up not wanting to go to the barber during the pandemic, so it's been about a year and a half. Probably a bit more than that for me. So I got a good mane going on currently.
Must be nice. Mine just curls infinitely. Any hoodle, I would take the away screen down. Hello, we're back.
Hello.
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 Hello. So, we have people to find and friends to save.
Yes. On that note, as we return here, and you all begin to trek with the new guidance of Amador, and the idea of traveling first to Lockberry Hinge to strike up an alliance, as you all had indicated. The moment you begin taking steps deeper into Yon, Constantine, you start to feel a nagging sensation. And as lightning once again flashes overhead, you are once more drawn back into the room you had as a child, and you have at your side the wolf plushie, Wolfie. Again, as lightning flashes from outside this window, there's a brief memory of sneaking into the Witchlight Carnival, and again, the vision changes, and you hear just a slow as bony hands are clutching this toy and doing something to it. And as lightning flashes again, you're back to where you were. The visions or memories faded, but that nagging sensation remains. And I would like someone to roll me a d8.
Somebody, not me. 8.
8.
Something good, maybe.
Date.
Okay.
Let's do it. Fuck us up, fam.
Costa, as you're having these visions, everybody, you notice the sky begins to darken as to the point where the sky is entirely black, and with lightning and with the wind beginning to howl and pick up, there's a flash of lightning that streaks across the sky, and outlined, silhouetted, is a tornado as it barrels towards you. And
That's where we need to be for a good storm, is the Baywatch.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as this tornado quickly comes upon you, the wind deafening, you are all scooped up into this spiral tornado, and as you all are lifted, I'm going to need another d8.
Oh.
No. 3.
3. Okay.
Mhm.
Um,
Not ominous at all.
Yeah.
you are all scooped up into this tornado, and as you are all spinning around, you see each other as you are sucked into this funnel. And on the inside, you see a house spin by.
Yep, called it.
With there's a woman who kind of is rocking back and forth, and she waves at you, and then there's someone else on a bicycle that speeds by, and they pet a dog in their basket, and
I want to make it perfectly clear I am not wearing red boots.
I
Put on
don't think we're in
slippers.
And as this tornado sweeps by, I will need. Oh no, I don't need anything. You all take 10 force damage. As when you all are dropped out of this funnel and fall prone. You all were on your way to Lockberry Henge, But instead, you find yourself outside the entrance of a mine. So let me take you there. I'm just going to skip way ahead. Alright, so you all are just dropped out of this funnel as this tornado speeds away. And
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
nope, you're not
What's
in Kansas
Kansas?
anymore. You are still in
Question.
Yon, though.
That's good.
There's a chance you might not have ended in Yon, but you're in the Yon.
Could have been real detrimental.
Yeah. And you hear the sound of hundreds upon hundreds of tiny pickaxes and hammers chipping away at stone. This sound emanates from the mouth of this cave and reverberates through the ground. This cave entrance that has fingers of rock that are reaching skyward far above it. They are statues of irate, hairy creatures with cloven hooves that are positioned so that they lean around the trees and peer over boulders, all staring balefully at the cave entrance.
Well, this is different.
Amador, picking themselves up and dusting themselves off, says, "Oh, well, this isn't Blackberry Henge. We're actually outside the Briganock mine."
The what? What?
And Shiny goes, "Yep."
Is
Oh.
this good or bad?
Oh, it's one of Shiny's kinsmen.
Probably good, but
Do you know the guys in here, Shiny?
Let me do 100 for Shiny.
1d100 for sure.
Unless you would like to tell me if this is where they came from. This particular mine.
No, I think I'll roll the
Roll the dice.
I'll roll the dice.
Okay.
Or Shiny will.
Uh,
46.
Perhaps not this particular mine.
Yeah, this mine seems a little bit too almost. I know it's strange, but happy for Shiny. But Kostya will go on, Shiny. Go in and say hello.
Shiny will hop down and start leading the way inside. Does everyone else stay outside or follow them in?
We'll let Shiny take the lead, but I won't stay inside.
Alright. So, as you all follow Shiny inside, the moment you step into the cave, that talking noise completely stops. Shiny pauses and back to Kostya says, "I think they know," and keeps walking.
And Kostya will just raise a proverbial bottle with triple X on it and go, "Hi ho!"
And as you all begin to make your way down, this is a twisting labyrinth, but every once in a while, Shiny pauses and seems to tap the ground as if getting their bearings, listening to the sound as they lead you deeper in, and you still hear the sound of activity, movement mostly, and you do hear okay. Yep. You do hear just the rhythmic hammering continuing on and on and on. After about 10 minutes of navigating, I am going to need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Before.
Wow. 19.
I got a 9.
Oh, okay. Kostya, Chal, let me roll for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your mounts probably have to stay outside. I don't think they can fit in.
That's probably for best.
Yeah.
20. Aha! Alright. So, I'm just gonna go left to right. Chell, you feel very, very tired and lay down and fall asleep. Cinder, you're fine. Kostya, you also summarily get very sleepy. Shiny actually pauses and turns around and walks up to you when you fall asleep. Says, here, you're feeling a little sleepy, but you blink it away. You're fine.
Oh, it's my secret, Captain. I'm always sleepy. Got a Princess Carrie shell.
Yep. Amador and Amador, Polynetta, squirt the oil can.
Oh my god. They can stay outside too.
Squirt the oil can. Clapperclaw and the Campestri all fall asleep.
I can't carry all these people.
Elkhorn falls asleep.
God damn it, Elkhorn.
Damn it.
Yeah, even I can't carry all these people.
Zashir, you barely passed. It was a DC 19.
I know. It's just, god damn it, I can't carry all these people.
Blister seems immune to the effect. Or not Blister, Gleam. But
We wouldn't
everybody
have
else,
known the difference. It's fine.
Yeah, everybody else is just falls asleep. And she looks around and is like, huh, magic, I think?
Yeah, it looks that way. You're fine though?
Probably.
I'm an elf.
Oh, fuck yeah, that checks out. Sleep magic then.
Yep.
Should we be worried?
I imagine it's a little bit of a protective measure for these Briganauts.
Oh, well, then at least it's not hostile intent.
Well, I
Right,
would hope not.
Shiny? Just gonna look to
Yeah.
Shiny.
Yes. Ooh.
I'm
I'm
a
feeling good. The energy around here is just. Ooh. I could swim on this for ages.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna assume that that's a good sign.
And I personally need to have a word with wizards because having advantage on everything against magic but not con as magic.
Does does it say advantage on magic or just advantage on
No,
wisdom?
it's intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Oh.
only mental saves.
Okay. Sneaky. But after Gleam kind of looks to Zashir and Cinder. It's like, I don't think between the three of us we're able to carry them, and our Briganoct friend is a bit too small too as well.
Is there
Never
What about
mind.
the mounts? Are they asleep too?
They stayed outside.
Okay.
If we want to get them back out, I think I know how. Says Shiny.
Oh. We're all ears, man.
And Shiny is just going to do a wolf whistle, aka the "Come on, gang, we've got work to do." Briganock summoning.
Oh.
Well, in as much as there is such a thing. But basically, he's going to go for all the Briganocks together, come out of the hidey holes, etc., and en masse move everybody back out of the cave.
As he whistles for these Briganocks do indeed come, and there's actually a few of them that come up. And they're actually, you actually see like them, two of them holding up two sides of a wheelbarrow, while one's like running on the wheel, and there's maybe a dozen or so of these Briganocks, but several of them are moving around. They're moving around rapidly. But they begin to work as a team to lift up the unconscious bodies before you, and as they do, and they start loading everybody into these wheelbarrows, they actually turn around and start heading deeper. And they don't pay too much mind, but they're using their time-lapse action, so this is all happening really fast. Or I'm sorry, they're not loading them up. They bring the wheelbarrow with supplies in it.
Oh.
Haha, this is amusing. Okay, so they're using rope, and to start dragging everybody. But yes, they're dragging the figures deeper in, and there's actually a figure that they drag them towards. As they do, they all slip behind them. This figure, stepping forward, is a tall, slender human clad in dark leather armor who kind of smiles a little bit, their face brightly lit by a tiny wisp of light that floats next to one of these mouse-sized creatures perched on his shoulder. And he says, "Well, greetings, trespassers. I don't suppose anyone knocked over the racket? We didn't hear you."
Oh, our friend here, and gesture to Shiny, didn't really warn us of that. Apologies if we were being rude.
Just common decency. When you enter someone's home, you can give a knock first.
Oh, I mean, well, this is a mine. I didn't realize it was a home.
Oh, well, mine's home to all these creatures, and pets one of these. Shall I wake your friends?
Yes, please. Knowing that now, just here we'll reach up and just kind of knock.
All right. Appreciate it.
Of course.
And the Briganocks all start going over, crawling over one and start slapping them awake. And as this figure begins to put these supplies away and start rousing everyone. Let me see if I can find a picture of this guy. If he does indeed have one. I do not. Oh, he does have one. Oh, well, look at him.
Oh, well, look at him. Oh, look at him. Look at them. Huh.
Sashir, with your passive perception, you also notice there are two more Briganox hiding on him. One tucked in his belt pouch, and another peering over the rim of his left boot.
Hmm. Kasha, he's got quite a few Briganock friends there.
I see you've brought another friend to the Briganox, so, oh, welcome, I suppose.
Oh. I hope they enjoyed my dream.
I'm sure if you made any wishes, then you might see the result of them. However, may I ask what you're doing?
Certainly. Also, it does seem that Mulliver has they-them pronouns, by the way.
They them.
Sorry, I was just noticing that, looking at their thingy.
Not a problem.
Constantine will look around in a very furtive, sort of obvious way and go, now, I wouldn't let this get out, but we're rescuing Titania.
It's true.
Titania, the Summer Queen, or do you mean Sibilna, the Witch Queen? Which queen?
No, you said Titania.
That would be the Summer Queen.
Uh-huh.
I think you're in the wrong realm for
The
that.
wrong part of the Feywild for that.
Unfortunately, there's several steps to this quest that we have to get through.
Just, are you guys intentionally trying to lie?
No, we have to deal with the 3 hags before we could do that.
So we're looking for Zybilna, because Cinder will pipe up,
But
last
we were
I
looking
checked,
for the...
Titania is perfectly fine in her fort.
Is she?
Yes, she is.
I did not get that impression from the stuff we were doing, but okay.
Zybilna is trapped.
Wait. I thought Zybilna was one of the hags.
No.
Oh, well then
Zybilna's
disregard. I'm confusing my information. I thought the queen we were trying to rescue was Titania. No, it's
No,
fine.
Titania's my patron.
Yeah. No, I'm just confused. I thought we were okay.
Your hags are going to be Indolin Moongrave, Bablorna Blightstraw, and
I don't know why I thought one of them had a Z name.
Scabatha Nightshade. Yeah. But he says, well, first of all, if you're here to help Zybilna, fantastic. Someone give me a charisma persuasion check.
Got it.
I'm pretty good at those. You said persuasion,
Yes.
which I roll like Shiat.
Natural 20. Yep. and they seem very very open to this prospect, as they add, and secondly, if you're allied with Titania, all the better.
I actually pull out my Frostbrand greatsword, which the emblem on the hilt is actually her.
I
It doesn't
see.
remember what it is.
The blue star
Yeah.
and wreathed in flame,
Yes.
and they say, I see some of her agents are here. All right. Well, Creeping Lynn, or Evelyn Moongrave, they call her Creeping Lynn.
At least they didn't call her Evil Lynn.
I think that would be too on the nose.
Would it, though?
I mean, I feel like it might have been done before.
Yeah, it's been done before.
Yeah.
It's all been done before. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, Creeping Lynn kidnapped the Briganock's best architect, Golmo. They're toiling in the Motherhorn now, designing new contraptions for the hag. Would love to get them back, but I'm currently embroiled with a bit of a quarrel between the Briganocks and the Koreds.
Why are they in quarrel?
Well, the Koreds provide Creeping Lynn with locks of their magic hair, which she uses to build her contraptions. Now, the Brigand, because Creeping Lynn kidnapped one of their own, Golmo. They're using this hair, being forced to use this hair to construct their things.
Hear me out. Is there a chance that they weren't kidnapped, but the two factions' firstborns are actually in love, and it's all just a big misunderstanding?
I don't get that impression, but that would be an amazing twist.
It would,
And
wouldn't it?
potentially very tragic.
Usually is.
Yeah.
But the Briganocks, they work the mine all hours because they know the noise aggravates the Koreds.
That's actually pretty hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, they got to get back at them somehow for providing the hag with their hair. Anyways, this whole situation needs to be resolved.
The hag situation?
Well, this conflict between the Koreds and the Briganocks. Now, if you are willing to, if we can resolve this situation, and one of the Briganocks begins to whisper in Molliver's ear, and they take a moment. All right. Yeah, we'll get to that. Okay, so Trick here also says, should this conflict come to an end, and you pass a test to ensure that your wishes are true, then they might be able to lead you into the Motherhorn itself.
What kind of a test?
And the Briganock.
Is it like a written test?
Or is it one of those tests of characters that are kind of
that I
wishy-washy
could-
with the rules?
You would test.
He
I hope
leans
it's
over
multiple
as...
choice.
Sorry?
I said I hope it's multiple choice.
He leans over as the Korred is, or not the Korred, the Briganock is whispering in his ear again and says, okay. Well, I can actually lead you to this test. It's if you want to take it now.
You got nothing else going on, right?
I mean, not really.
Sure.
I mean,
All right.
do the tests, go meet the other people, get them stop fighting.
Well,
I'm down.
follow us then. And he turns and begins to lead you all deeper into this mine. And as he speaks, as he leads you down this route, it ends, as he leads you on this winding passageway, it comes to an end at a gaping chasm, and on the far side, there's a grotto full of stalactites and stalagmites with a truss bridge constructed of intricate wooden struts and beams that spans a 100-foot gap across the chasm. Beneath the bridge is darkness dotted with purple lights. And he stops and says, "Well, here we are at jolly old Rivenwish Chasm. Best stay on the bridge and not dilly-dally. Basically, what you'll do here, or what the Briganox do here, they toss malignant wishes down into the chasm, and instead the good wishes, born out of true nature, are refined into beautiful gems."
So we just need to cross the bridge then, or?
Yeah, they don't really explain this task very well. They've got it like set apart into pieces.
Does anybody actually understand what we're supposed to do?
I have no idea.
Yep, you just cross the bridge.
Oh, well, in that case, step of the wind. I'm gonna go for it.
Alright. Oh, that's dark.
Oh no!
Before we get started,
Sashir completely eats shit.
Constantine will cast Pass Without Trace. Just in case.
Brandon, was the shear still holding shell?
No.
Okay, because like, so the way just.
I mean, it could have been Princess carrying you the whole time if you really wanted, but probably would have put you down.
You can put her down.
Okay.
Okay.
This is how I die, y'all. Just get blasted off the side.
Okay. Gotcha.
Just waiting for it.
There's just like so much detail in this thing that is so obscure. I wish it was just. Okay.
Make players do this, have them roll this. This happens.
Yeah, it doesn't really have much for it. It says just cross the bridge. All right. So. All right. What's your movement speed?
Before step of the wind, 45 feet.
All right. What's step of the wind? 90 feet. You start to make your way across, and as you do, you see flickering down in this chasm, little purple lights just kind of glowing eerily. As you get about halfway across the bridge, you see 3 forms emerge. And what you see are... Oh, went too far. There you are. 3 of these guys.
Oh! This is Shay's revenge for Curse of Strahd.
Oh, I don't
These
think
guys
my
were here
fire's.
time. We need to.
I don't think my fire's gonna work on them.
No, it won't.
It sure won't. Fuck these brigand hawks. This is gonna be hilarious.
I was going to cast Mage Armor on herself.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, triple fireball me. Let's go. It's only fair.
Alright. It is...
It is what they would do.
It is... Sorry, go on.
I mean, I would have said that I would have followed Zashir, but I would have been extremely, like, I would be extra slow compared to Zashir.
You just start hopping with Sir Kermit. It's just like gone, and you're like, oh well, I guess I'll wait, and then just do.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, Kostya would have misty stepped and then started going, so he would have had approximately 60 feet, 90 feet with dash.
Alright. So, you also make it halfway across, right behind Zashir. Anybody else going?
I'll walk across.
Alright.
Hermit's movement speed is 40 feet. No, that's swimming. No. Wait, what did we say it was? I thought we changed his speed.
We did. I might have put that in on a sheet already.
It's not on his sheet. It says he has a 20-foot speed and a 40-foot swim speed.
It would... Yeah, I changed it to 40 foot both way. Swim
Oh.
and movement. So with Cinder bringing up the rear, I'm going to need... you all are just like on a line of this bridge, and these 3 skulls come out and go, alright, here we go! And I need everybody to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Not completely horrible at this. Oh, sweet.
Good job, everybody.
First one is on... it is interesting to note, however... as these fireballs come towards you all, first one's going to be against the 2 who are in the lead, the fastest of them. That is... You all pass, by the way. That is 23 damage. Second one is 28 on Chow. So first one reduced to 12. Or...
Okay, 12.
No, I'm sorry, 11. Second one reduced to... Don't enter that damage yet. The second one reduced to 14 for Chow. And the third one on Cinder reduced to 13 and then 6 because of fire resistance.
Mm-hmm. And Sermit takes none because he passed his dex save.
Alright.
He takes no damage.
So, as these fireballs strike and flames engulf you all, you expect to feel some level of damage, but there's none.
Ah, it's a trick, these jerks.
You all succeed on the dexterity saves, but there's no no damage to you, and these 3 flame skulls begin to circle all of you as you make it to the other side. And one goes, "Congratulations!" And the other goes, "Congratulations on making it across." And the third says, "I'm very sorry for the unprovoked violence."
That was more than a little startling, yes.
Good job, though. Good job. Good job. And they all begin to sink below the chasm again.
As that happens,
Thanks.
because
you.
of a certain alignment trait, Constantine is going to be just patting out the flames that appear to be coming out of his body at various points as a minor illusion.
On this side of the grotto, in the center, you see a oh, I know this guy. Okay. You see a piebald pony wearing blinders. There's a small wooden hut that is strapped to its back, and a faint clatter can be heard from inside the hut. Once after you all had made it across, Mulliver and his Briganock companions joining them, approach and say, "This hut is the home of Obu, oldest Briganock living in the mine at present." And they say, "And the pony's name is Cake." And at that moment, okay. At that moment, he says, "You might want to give a knock on this door."
Knock, knock.
You go up and you tap on the front door. And let's see, you all I have a picture of this guy too. There you go.
Aw.
Aw, look at that little guy.
Mm.
Hey, we should upgrade his house.
We
That's
really
what I-
should.
That's what I call a Briganock mobile home.
Yes.
But the
They even have the protective headphones over the horses. Horses.
yeah, it gotta take care of the animals. That racket can get real agitating after some time. But you tap on the door and it swings open, and there is a very old Briganock that has minuscule spectacles, and they say, "Oh, big folk, how wonderful!"
Hello.
Oh. And they kind of like doze off for a
Dreams.
minute before like slapping themselves awake. Oh, welcome. Oh, I see you've all made it to the grotto.
Yep.
Well,
Looks that way.
what brings you here?
A tornado.
A tornado.
A tornado.
That sounds exciting. I'm
I
too
mean-
old and tired for tornadoes, but not too old and tired to show some hospitality. And they start to doze off again.
Constantine is going to go shiny and point back approximately about halfway back across the bridge, where there is a lone Briganock running like mad, trying to keep up.
Oh, hello there, young friend.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen.
Ancient one.
Well, see you must have gone through the test. Right. I've got something for you for succeeding. Each of you, if you wouldn't mind picking up one of those stones in the wall.
I will.
I will.
Oh,
No chill.
it'd be rude not to.
Wonderful. As you all begin to search, everybody just give me a standard charisma check.
I'm supposed to be good at these.
Ooh,
Oh,
That
dear.
was
Yeah,
supposed to
checks
be
out.
a 9. That was a 19, and it rolled to a 9.
this makes perfect sense.
Well, y'all have advantage, thankfully, for succeeding this task.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Cause
21.
Oh,
And 10 was enough.
17.
just in
So,
case.
You all
Oh,
begin to.
yeah,
Oh,
that
there
makes.
you go.
You all begin to pick out stones, and for a minute, you hesitate on certain ones before you're drawn to specific stones throughout the castle. And you pick these up, and they somehow seem familiar to you. And as you touch them, you hear a familiar, if perhaps forgotten wish, maybe not forgotten, whisper back to you in your head that you had made once before as a child. And as you bring these stones closer, Gleam, holding one of these stones as well, as they approach Keg and Obud, waiting. They gesture to set them down, and Obud takes a moment and goes, "Alright, I still got some energy left in these old bones." And then you begin to see them start to move really rapidly as they start shifting around inside the house, back and forth at an incredibly fast pace. And you see these individual stones kind of like moving to the side as they're being handled, and slowly, gradually, these stones are polished and cut and crafted into gemstones. You may each decide what your particular wish stone looks like.
It's an emerald.
Probably a ruby.
Probably a sapphire.
I'm thinking a faceted piece of jade.
Ooh. Nice, I like it.
And I think Gleams is probably a moonstone. Makes sense, thematic. But each of these gems are worth 500 gold, which, as Obud stops and finishes completing these, they say, "Well, some treasure for you. They're, you can keep them as mementos if you like, or and then just falls asleep."
I like it.
Once more, Malabar kind of pipes up, kind of just gently closing the door again to give him some peace, and says, "Well, good job on completing the test. When you're ready, if you would like now, you all are clearly not ones who would make foul wishes.
Nope.
So,
I said nope.
Yeah.
I was in agreement.
so in that case, whenever you finish whatever business you have, I can show you past the illusion to make your way to the mother horn.
That would be wonderful.
I'd appreciate it.
Just do be careful. The Creeping Lynn is a dangerous one.
With a name like that, I would imagine so.
Of course.
Thankfully, for the time being, she is unaware of the tunnel's existence, so...
So we should get
Element
on
of
that.
surprise.
Indeed.
Sorry, the little guy made me tired.
Listening to the Briganauts working will do that as well.
Yeah, that too.
Well, you have a way in. We can take you whenever you want, or if you have business to deal with, that's fine as well.
I think we were supposed to find somebody.
Let's just go to the penge thing
Mm-hmm.
to
Lockberry.
make more allies.
Yep.
Wait, you want to make allies with the Chorids?
We don't know what the chords are.
Alright.
Do we?
We suspect they're allied with the Hag, but perhaps it's...
We're very convincing in making people change their minds.
Alright. Well, you've already proven yourself here, so...
Or we're really good at making them dead if they don't. If
That was the
they side with the
implication.
hag.
Gotcha.
You know, or else the implications.
Well, do be careful. We will be here whenever you're ready.
Be much appreciated.
Thank you.
Let me give a nod. Let's see.
We're at about stop time.
Yes, we are. I want to see if there's anything. Yep. So, special thing about these wish stones,
We each get a wish.
when you hold them close, they whisper your wish back to you.
Not nearly as exciting as I thought they'd be. Want to trade? Who wants to trade? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, do you want to trade stones, or are you trying to trade wishes?
Yes.
Are we gonna start the business of trading wishes?
Oh man, could you imagine how lucrative that would be here?
Yeah.
Here on Avernus, they do the same thing, but with souls. Ours is probably more morally ambiguous.
Maybe a bit, little.
I mean, part of me just wonders if my wish would actually then become your wish, and you would no longer have your wish. My wish.
I mean, mine's already been fulfilled. God damn, these Briganauts are hammering too much. Okay.
So we'll call it here tonight and pick up again next week.
But of course, Uncle Constantine and Shiny are going to hang out with their kinsman for the next episode. a perfect place to leave
That
him
actually
behind.
does work out.
Having to explain where he
We
went.
tried, really.
Great. Well, we will miss you, but you're going to a convention, so it's not like you're going to, do something you hate. So everybody have a great week. Those of you that will be back on Saturday, we'll be playing some 5th edition homebrew campaign, and it's going to be good times.
You get to watch me die to a frost giant.
To watch us die to a frost giant. It's true. Listen, you'll probably survive longer than I did during a Tomb of Annihilation game where the random encounter was a frost giant to our level 1 group. My Spore Druid did not tank it for more than a round. Anyways, y'all have a great night. We'll see you later.